Mr. Sir Sports. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank all you guys for that. If you want to join the family and be entered to win a MacBook Pro and experience all the NFL news that's important that you need to know, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified when our videos go live. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a MacBook Pro, like I mentioned. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video.
The Red Rocket-led Carolina Panthers are going to Chicago to face the Bears. Obviously, these are two teams that made a big trade, including Bryce Young and DJ Moore and a bunch of draft picks. And obviously, that's looking really good for the Bears if Caleb Williams pans out, because that draft pick ended up being number 1. We'll see if we have a couple years in a row where there's a quarterback taking number 1 that seems like a bust and a quarterback taking number 2 that seems like he is amazing. Because obviously you had Bryce Young and CJ Stroud, and then this past year you had Caleb Williams, and then obviously Jaden Daniels. So right now Jaden Daniels looking really good. Caleb Williams not. We'll see how that pans out. But this game in particular, Andy Dalton leading the Panthers. Obviously they've been doing a lot better on offense with him rather than with Bryce Young. And then the offensive line for the Bears has really struggled, but they did get the win last week versus the Rams. It looked a lot better. Probably one of the best performances on offense of the whole season. Revenge game, I feel like, for Andy Dalton. I feel like he played for the Bears at some point in his career, so could be a revenge game for him. So what are your thoughts on this game? Who do you think wins?
Yeah, it is a revenge game because Andy Dalton signed with the Bears in the offseason of 2021, and then they drafted Justin Fields. And if you remember, Dalton started that game when they played the Rams, which also was Matt Stafford's first game as a Ram. And then obviously we saw what happened where Fields took over. Dalton went to New Orleans eventually. Now he's in Carolina. So this game's weird because I think if you look at who do I think is better at quarterback, I mean, Caleb Williams has all the hype around him. He's got the talent, but, Dalton has looked solid. And these teams also did play last year with Tyson Bagent playing, and I'm pretty sure Tyson Bagent even got the win against Bryce Young, which I remember when we were talking about it, I said that the Bears would win just because of Bagent. I don't know, something about him, the way he played where he beat the Raiders. So in a weird way, I'm going to say the Panthers are going to win this game. I think Andy Dalton is going to have a solid game. He hasn't looked bad. He's got 5 TDs, 1 pick, solid numbers, nothing to sneeze at. And I think, Chuba Hubbard's going to be involved. Deontay Johnson's questionable, but he's looked pretty good since Andy Dalton has taken over. So I think the Panthers are going to get a win against the Bears. And I just think it'd be funny to see the Bears lose this game. I don't know why. I just think it'd be funny, especially we see Barstool Eddie just go on Twitter and be like, that game was a disaster. We lost. This franchise sucks. Shane Waldron sucks, which, I think that was a mistake, the Bears hiring Shane Waldron. I even saw it was like a route tree of Smith and Najigba game last year when Waldron was the OC versus this year against the Lions, and he got so many more targets. And we're seeing that this year with DJ Moore versus last year, where he got a lot more targets last year under Luke Getsy. So I think something tells me Panthers. This could be a bad pick, but I just think something about the Panthers make me go this way. Plus, it'd be funny to see the Bears lose. What do you think, Bear hater?
Yeah, I'm going to continue hating the Bears, and I'm going to say the Panthers are going to win this game. I think Andy Dalton is really good. I think he's been ridden off, kind of like Geno Smith. I think he's been ridden off just like Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold. I think Andy Dalton still has some good football left in him. I do. And I think he can go in to a place he knows, this Bears team, and I think he can get it done. I think that, like last week, the Bears look so good. I don't think they do that again. They're the Bears. They can't do it 2 weeks in a row, can they? They're the Bears. They looked really good. How often do the Bears look really good? When's the last time you went a 2 or 3 week stretch with saying the Bears looked great? I don't think that happens. I think it's a low scoring game, but I think the Panthers get it done. And who knows? This could be a high scoring game. The Panthers could put up some points, and so can the Bears. So, but either way, I think the Panthers get it done. I think that obviously they have Jonathan Brooks coming back soon, and Deontay Johnson's finally getting going at wide receiver. And Andy Dalton's been getting the ball. Bryce Young could never get him the ball. So I think it's looking good for them. Their defense has struggled mightily this season, but when you're going up against a Bears offensive line that's one of the worst in the league, I think if you can get a pass rush on anybody, it's going to be the Bears. So I think the Panthers win, and if they don't win, I think they lose by just a couple points.